What can I expect from NeurOptimal sessions?
What can you expect from a NeurOptimal session? Well, this is a good question because I like to say under-promise and over-deliver, but in your sense, in what a person's using it, I'll go with my own experience. I wanted to use it first because I found it very intriguing. I've done other forms before. I've implemented and been a practitioner for other forms. And I've never really seen any really have that much of an impact as I'd wanted to. As the impact compared to the consequences of the adverse effects of its, evasiveness. So now I look at NeurOptimal. I've done about 20 plus sessions now over the last 2-3 months. The first session I did, I remember very well, I had a great night's sleep. I mean, I felt like I hadn't slept like that in forever. Didn't wake up, didn't even move, just perfect sleep, feeling rejuvenated. The next few sessions, I really didn't notice so much a change in myself. But after about 5 or 6, I started to feel lighter. I felt that I was not encumbered by so many things. I wouldn't even be able to tell what those things were, but I felt lighter. Along with the lighter then came certain other areas that I noticed, less aggressiveness. I tend to be sometimes impatient. I'm much more relaxed and patient with certain things now. I found myself to be able to change my focus very freely, whereas before I found it very difficult. If I was distracted, it would be very difficult to get back into focus. Now I'm seeing that I can stop and realign my focus. This is ideal for ADHD. ADHD people, and anybody with lack of attention deficit disorder or focus in that sense. Also, my mood is much more stabilized. I mean, I've never really been a moody person, but I found myself maintaining a certain mood continuously that offers me a better mental health in general, rather than going in and out of certain conditions. I will admit that I was using this during a period where I had a little bit of emotional turmoil, and it really helped me during that period too as well.
Okay, so how many sessions should I commit to?
I think everyone should commit to at least 10 sessions. I think at 10 sessions you really get a full feeling of this. After the 10 sessions you can make an evaluation if you need to continue or not, but I truly honestly believe this is something that can be done at around 10 to 20, 30 sessions a year as a totality, but once you've actually established that regular routine process of getting there.
Is it safe?
It's 100% safe. It's so safe that there's no measures, there's no impact back on you. There's nothing that it does to you specifically other than condition your brain to work at its optimum, unique performance. So it's not going to make your brain work in a different way like somebody else's brain. It's going to make it work unique to its own self in its optimal condition. So it's also much safer than taking a lot of the medications that are out there these days. I mean, I know for a fact that the kids that have done this, all those that are 12, 13-year-old kids, mainly 10 to 14 even, they have seen that this is a huge impact on their ADHD. So rather than taking like Ritalin, which just burns your brain and creates so many more problems later on with their side effects, this is a much better result way driven of helping kids with ADHD.